I can't leave, can I? Wait, maybe. Hold that thought, Nova. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I probably can leave. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I couldn't leave, but I can leave. I just didn't know where the entrance was for a while. Yeah, I can leave. Alright. Can I? No, wait, where is this? This is new. Oh, here. Please don't reset the puzzle. Hammer worked when he was fully on the ground? That's a good point. What did I hit him with when he wasn't on the ground then? I don't remember. I don't remember what I hit him with when he wasn't on the ground. I'm gonna probably give that boss like one more go. Take this axe. Oh, inventory. Dude, I hate it. I hate the inventory slots. I hate it so much. All the weapons I can get. Buy gear. Alright, that's all I can do. It's fine. Yeah, you're the healer. Take it. Alright. Guess I'll give this another go. Even though I'm kind of like almost at the point of not wanting to play the game. Flare. Mix that with... Ooh, wait. Burn Flame, Zap, Blade Zap. Blade Zap? Is that like Zap All, but Blade Zap? Grandia 2 had another name for it as well. It was Zap All and Grandia 1. Gad Zap. It's probably just Gad Zap. Or it's like a level 2 of Gad Zap. Okay. I don't think lightning works on you, though. That wouldn't really help. Really wish I knew your weakness. I need better Earth stuff because Tremor's a surround move, and Shake is level 1. I think I definitely need a better Earth. There's Boom. Boom is half Earth. I don't think that's really what I need. Hellburner, Guard Up, Res Law. Oh, dude, I wish I can just get more eggs without having to like, go in dungeons and grind. Because if I mix that, if I get that egg, Mium's gonna be short an egg. The egg fusing system was so good. I wish eggs were just more frequent, or like there were easier ways to get, like maybe buy low-level eggs. I don't know. I just wish it was better to get other eggs because the fusing egg system seems really cool, but you don't come across eggs very much that you can really make use of it. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I mean, theoretically, if I beat the boss, I don't quit the game, but like, I'm not even halfway with this game. I just don't know how to hit this thing, but I'll give it another go, I guess. I have a little bit of time. I'm not going to end early. You are going to make me do this crap again, huh? Why? Why, game? This game is so bad. I don't want to play this anymore at this point. Like, I'm so annoyed. I'm honestly like, this is ridiculous. Why do you have to reset the puzzles? Hey, dude, we're not gonna give you a GeoGate, we're not gonna give you a GeoGate before the boss. Oh, we'll just have you go back to the entrance. Don't worry. It's not so bad to walk back to the entrance, but you have to do the Chaos Emerald shenanigan again. Why? My word. I don't... I'm getting to the point where I don't want to play anymore. I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, you know, I'm already dreading it. The stream was, like, pretty... making me realize the game's not very good. And I'm like, oh, I gotta play this next week. And especially because Raptor told me I'm not even halfway, I'm just like, I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to play the game. I don't know. I gotta do this whole cannon nonsense again. Do I care about spoilers in regard to general levels? At this point, I don't care about spoilers. Depending on what you tell me, I might have an answer, or I might have something to say depending on what you say and give me an answer to. Dude, why? I like, again, this game does so many things wrong, but resetting the puzzles, that's just madness. Actually, no respect for the player's time. Who on earth is gonna want to come here again and do exactly what they just did? Why even have GeoGates? Dude, I think I'm done with this game. I think I'm just gonna end the playthrough. I think I'm done. I'm not doing this crap again. This is only boost level 1. There's 3 boost levels before post-game. There's a post-game? Oh, well, this game wouldn't be on my hey, I'm doing the post-game list. I think I'm done. I think I'm just done. So, I want to make this very clear. I could just ignore the boost levels. That enemy is level 28. I probably could win. But then I'm like, oh my word. Dude, so many things with this game are wrong. The 4-star system is pretty terrible. The 4-star system isn't like the worst thing in the game, but it's pretty meh. Like, whatever, alright? It's not very good. No, I'm glad you told me about the boost level, Raptor. That's not even like the main thing, but I'm gonna talk right now about why I'm quitting, because I don't want people to get this twisted. The 4-star thing, whatever. Not the worst thing in the game. The camera is pretty terrible. I don't like the camera. How zoomed in it is. Enemies can just ambush you and fight you for, like, no other reasons. Like, you know, you could just get caught by a battle. I don't know, dungeon crawling seemed interesting. I was like going into the game and I was like, oh, this game seems interesting. I'm like, oh, it's different than the other Grandia games, but maybe it's good. So, you know, we'll kind of see. Yeah. It seemed interesting going through the runes the first time. And then, you know, you get to the point of the game where it's like, oh, the Nordis army's bad. Of course they are. We all suspected it. But then, like, okay, you gotta go through the, what's it called? The, Starry Corridor to get to the, Illusory Meadow, and eventually the Venom ruins. And then they have this really cool idea. This really cool idea. Let's add on to the elemental dungeons. Like, maybe add some extra floors, extra bosses, more eggs, more enemies. All of that is cool. I think it's really cool that they did that. The problem with it is, there's a couple of problems with it. They make you redo the dungeon, which wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't so long to get to the first GeoGate. But that's not all. When you get to the GeoGate, if you use it and have to heal before a pretty hard boss, you have to go through the whole dungeon again. So what are you supposed to do? Just grind, go through the dungeon once, get to the GeoGate, go heal, and I guess they expect you to skip every single battle if you're ready for the boss? That's so boring. And enemies aren't easy to skip, and running doesn't always work, so I don't know what the game expects you to do, but that's all I can think of. They don't have enough GeoGates in the game. They don't give you GeoGates right before the boss, so I'm kind of feeling like, oh my word, this game is just not respecting my time, and it's kind of a little bit overboard. I just don't like it. the one thing good about the game is the combat system, but the combat system, who cares how good it is when everything else in the game is so bad? It's not good enough for me to want to go through dungeons twice just to be the right level, and twice just to be healed enough for the boss, when the geogates are one way only. There was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, and the reset puzzles. The reset puzzles. It's probably like, it's weird saying this. I think the reset puzzles was kind of the straw on the camel's back. Like, everything else was bad enough, right? And I was like, alright, I'm gonna go through the main story, hoping to finish the game. The puzzles resetting was kind of like, why am I playing this game? What kind of game resets puzzles that you did? I don't care if they're easy. I don't care if they're not difficult. It's just a waste of time. What's the point of having geogates and leaving if you're just gonna reset everything? I don't understand it. It makes no sense at all. It's like the game wanted to pad its own length by being like, oh, but now you get to do more battles. Who cares? Like, that's not how you pad out a game. You should make a game long with actual content, and if the player wants to do fighting, they could. It just feels like this game is trying so hard to make you grind and do battles. Like, oh, it's justified. You need to grind for the main story. So, yeah. And it kind of seems like the main story. Raptor's saying right now, if Volt Beast is 28, the other bosses before level 2 are going to be even higher. Yeah, Volt Beast is 28. The game is probably going to have some level scaling issues. And you don't level up that quick, so I guess the game just expects you to grind in one spot for a while until you're the right level. And one more thing I'm going to address, you would say, Nova, that's all bad, right? You should probably just do the boost levels before moving on to story. I would, but I'm level 19. I'm not even level 24. I can't even beat the Land Ruin boss. And as I said, the Geogate thing. If I leave the dungeon, I have to do the dungeon all over again with the puzzles reset. So I have to grind to do the boost level, and the boost level will probably get me high enough to do the Volt Beast if I do all 4 of them. It's just gonna be such a drag. Such a drag. So I'm 15 hours in the game. I think I'm done. I think I've gotten enough of my opinion on Grandia Xtreme. And the last thing I want to address is the characters in the story. So far, the story, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how good I don't think it's gonna be any good. It's just like, oh, you know, they're trying to awaken Quan Li. I don't see it. The characters are just so lackluster in this game. And the 3 dungeons that had you require characters, like Brandol was required for a dungeon. Jade, I think his name was. Jade was required, and then Miam. They didn't get any, like, focus in their dedicated moments. So I honestly feel like the characters, and the fact that the game makes you choose your characters, I feel like it's just not going to do much with the characters in general. They're just kind of there. And Evan is just, I don't like Evan as a protagonist. So I'm just like, I'm done. There's nothing about this game that makes me want to continue playing. I can be playing other games I have to play, like Devil Survivor Overclocked, Arctolad 3, Sonic Heroes, whatever it may be. Whatever games I'm playing in the future. So, I don't know. I'm just like, I can't. I could, but why, you know? Wouldn't you all rather watch me play good games that are better? Like, especially when they showed me that puzzles reset every single dungeon. I'm just like, no, this game is wasting my time. Wasting my time. That's Grandia Xtreme. It should be pretty obvious this is my least favorite Grandia game. I think I like Grandia 3 more than this, because while I don't like Grandia 3, at least I finished Grandia 3 the one time, so this game isn't very good. It's not good. If you're in it to grind and you want a really fun turn-based game, maybe give it a try, but if you don't like grinding, don't play this game. If you're gonna be annoyed by grinding, don't. Even if you're a Grandia fan, stay away from this game. No wonder people forget this game ever exists and don't talk about it all that much, because it's just not very good. Again, if you like it, more power to you. I just don't. I tried it 15 hours in. It's gonna be a waste of my time, and I'm not gonna have a fun time with it. And the story and the characters are not going to do enough to raise my enjoyment, I can already tell. So, it's better to quit it now. Those of you watching, hope you all enjoyed. I'm sorry, you know, I don't normally do this. I don't normally quit playthroughs like this, but I have a limit, and I feel like I'm doing you all a favor, because you're not going to want to watch a playthrough. You're not going to want to watch a playthrough of me complaining about a game and dragging and grinding, doing the same dungeons over and over again. I would have just loved it if they just made you do the second part of the ruins. Like, have a Geogate, go straight to the second half of the dungeons. I would have liked that instead. But the game is just, like, forcing you to grind. wasting your time. So I'm just not gonna do it. And apparently I'm not even halfway, but most of that could be grinding. So I'm just not doing it. I'm done. Yeah, exactly. Back to acknowledging only the first 2 games exist. But yeah, you're probably like, oh, are you gonna play this game at your own time? I don't think so. I'm gonna look up the cutscenes just to see what happens with the story. I'm not ever gonna touch this game again. The combat is fine, it's good. It's just not good enough to keep me playing. I'm just gonna look up the cutscenes and see what happens with the story. I'm not gonna ever touch this game again. I love Grandia 1 and 2. I want to do the Grandia Redux patch. I don't know when that's gonna be. I want to do Grandia 3 on the channel. Again, I don't like Grandia 3, but I definitely like it more than this game, considering I finished it. So, I'm gonna do Grandia 3. I want to do the Grandia Redux patch, like the hard mode version of it at some point. Maybe early 2023 is my goal. And I also want to redo Grandia 2 at some point, because I like Grandia 2, and there's only 1 playthrough on the channel, and, you know, Grandia 1 and 2 are phenomenal. So, yeah, hope you all enjoyed, you know, I mean, maybe you enjoyed some discussion or a little bit of the game, but, you know, the game went from fine to pretty bad, so I can't lie and say I enjoyed this, because I really didn't. Hopefully you'll stick around for other playthroughs I do. I don't know what's gonna happen now. So tomorrow, alright, so this is what's gonna happen. Tomorrow, Monster Hunter. Wednesday, Ys 8. I might start another game. Maybe I'll start Devil Survivor next week, because Ys 8's gonna finish. I'll see how that goes. I'll probably start Devil Survivor. That's gonna be the next game I do. I'll probably start Devil Survivor next week, because Ys 8 will be done before Elysium. So we'll kind of see how that works out. So look out for next week, or maybe 2 weeks, maybe not a week, maybe 2 weeks. We'll kind of see how next week goes. Maybe I'll need time to finish Ys 8, but look out for like the next week or 2. I'll maybe start Devil Survivor. I'll probably start it before Elysium. Nah, this didn't work out. So yeah, thanks for watching and supporting and understanding about what I'm doing here, and hopefully you enjoy other playthroughs. I like Grandia 1 and 2, Grandia 3 not so much, so hope you look forward to, I'm looking forward to replaying Grandia 1 and 2 on the channel. Grandia 1 with the Redux patch, and Grandia 2 in general, because I just like Grandia 2. So, playthroughs. I normally like games, or I just finish them, so, yeah. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.